Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. That's LaughingPlace.com's live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place, and alongside to discuss all this fun stuff is our site manager, Rebecca Burbank. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Looks like you've undergone quite a transformation over the weekend. I'm sure
I
we'll be talking
have.
about it more.
Yes, suddenly long hair and it's blonde.
I know. Um,
Hey.
Hello, hi, Gio. Thanks for stopping by. We've got a lot of fun items to show today, and we're going to start off with what's happening over on the cruise line. It's celebrating its silver anniversary, and Alex was aboard and shared a few images. They have a beautiful in-room gift. Um,
Mhm.
as part of this celebration. So Alex did a nice compilation of everything. So be sure to check out his write up. But we'll just share with you a few of the things. This is the one I wish I would have asked him to bring home for me. I
The popcorn
love the
bucket.
yeah, I do, with all the different ships represented on it and the various
Yes.
art that you find on the stern. Yeah, so this is the one that caught my eye. Apparently, there's a signature drink. You get a bookmark with the recipe for it, along with a pleather coaster, and he's got details on where they found it on board their ship because apparently it wasn't. Not all of these are like easily viewed in the app, so he'll give
Mhm.
you tips as to where he found it aboard his ship. I know we've seen some of these. And what do you think of this blue? I think we've talked about it before, Becca.
I think we have. I really do like it. I like the ombre effect. I like the blue on the spirit jersey. I think
Mm-hmm.
the ears are very pretty. The lounge fly is pretty, but I like the bold pop that you get with the spirit jersey
For
for
sure. I know.
sure.
I totally agree. It's a very slight variation of that Tiffany blue that I think
Mhm.
is so striking. They've even got a subtle blue hint in the Nike shirts. There's
Yes.
also some other designs available as well on the cruise ship, and they were traveling very close to June. So they've even got some of the Pride merchandise available
Mhm.
as well. So be sure and check out the whole gamut of items along with where he found them in that write up. Just around the corner is Father's Day. And Becca, I'll let you showcase a few items.
Yes, we have a Shop Disney gift guide, and there's right now a selection of items are 30% off. So you don't have to even use a code. You can just buy the stuff already discounted. So there's I've focused on some Disney, Marvel, National Geographic, and some Star Wars looks as well. I will say I'm a little disappointed they don't have more of the like accessories like tie clips or the tie bars or the cufflinks. But if Dad is like a park goer and a fan of comfortable casual clothes, there's so much here that I'm sure he would love, as well as yeah, like the Star Wars bust. And that I think is only like $29 right now on sale.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
it's not huge, but it's something that you can like give a significant gift without having to break the bank, right?
Exactly. And if you want to have a lot of fun, you can throw a Darth Vader mug at your dad.
Mhm.
uh, Perhaps even a goofy shirt. So Becca, the team gathered up a nice collection of the 30% off looks and items that are available over there at Shop Disney. Oh, this is an adorable hat. I love this hat with
I
the
like
tiki
that too.
around it. And this band that's around it, they do have other designs that partner with it. So if you wanted, so if dad had the hat, then mom might have the dress, or
Mhm.
you can get maybe father son, however you want to pair that up. So some nice things. Maybe a family portrait to put on the desk. Any
Yeah.
number of things. Go ahead, Becca.
I was just gonna say some of the items are actually also Disney 100. So if you've been waiting to get Disney 100 for Dad, then there might be something there that you like as well. Yeah, this is a Captain America and these Loki shorts, which I think are just Loki, the character. I don't think this is pulled specifically from comics or from the TV show. So this is just the celebration of the character.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice color.
It is.
Ooh.
And yes, Black Panther, right? I like that. This is part of their World of Wakanda collection, which I think debuted last fall at D23. But then they've continued to add more and more awesome.
Yes, low-key shorts. That's
Mm-hmm.
what we all low-key shorts. Well, I know that a few of these items have probably found their way to Geo. Not to Stitch on scene, although maybe these are a little loud for Geo's. I know he's a big Stitch 626 fan, but I don't know if this color palette is necessarily exactly what our pal Jeffrey would be throwing on.
Well, the nice thing is if the palette is not your thing, there's several like smaller ways to incorporate this into your Stitch collection, because there's like a magic band and there's a hat and there's also some like home essentials as well, like a shower curtain. But yeah, right now that and some jewelry. I think this is nice because it elevates Stitch, but then it also kind of gives you playful earrings. So this is Bauble Bar. So you can still wear something very, very lovely and that nice mid-price range. But then it's also like totally fun.
I will say with Bauble Bar, when you first look at this, you may think that it's going to have heft. And I have found that the way that they design their pieces, even though they are on the larger size, they do have a very light weight to them. They do a nice job with the way they choose the enamel and the layering that they use, to where it's not as hefty as I would have expected based upon the size, because they don't tend to be small, these dangles that Bauble Bar has. Oh, this is cute too. So yeah, so some Bauble Bar pieces with some jewelry.
And that's a bath mat. So there, we can get Stitch into the home without it being too loud. Although, I mean, that's still a, that piece will really pop when you walk into the bathroom.
I like how he has a little bit of his tongue sticking out. So you get that little pop of pink there with them. Usually it's like all open or all closed. You don't kind of get just that little bit of.
Oh, it's really the best. I think this is pretty. This very much could fit a theme in a lot of different bathrooms, whether you're going for a beach theme or whether you're more like about the color scheme. I like that like prismatic look to it, or maybe almost iridescent.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh, I love this 100%. Don't be surprised if it doesn't pop up behind me. I love this.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I love this. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, and it comes with the hooks as well, so you don't have to worry about getting a curtain and having to go buy hooks.
What a cutie! Oh, and we got Stitch in pink on the band and a black background. Oh, this would look fun on dark rides with the way that is. Oh, see? Not gonna lie, that Stitch rag looks good. That Stitch rug. Yep. Okay.
It really does.
Okay. I'm glad. Oh, and Juby says, I've got to go ahead shower curtain. Like I need it, but nice to know that I won't have to hide it from you. So, but I look at this and I think it'd be fun on dark rides, because I feel like with the black background, that those other colors would pop oddly when you're, on like Peter Pan flight or whatever. It'd be that yellow.
I would think so. I would hope so.
Yeah, it feels like it would. Oh no. A bucket hat.
It's a bucket hat.
Oh, he's cute. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to go take a closer look at those. I was thinking I was going to get away without getting any.
Hey, there's nothing wrong.
Shower curtain on the future list. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I have a beautiful Stitch surfboard clock in my bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah. In my previous home, and when I get back to a different location, then I want to go back to having a Stitch bathroom. That's what it used to be. My bathroom would be like all Hawaii and Stitch and like Bird of Paradise and stuff like that. So, but now let's see. Mine is my bathroom has a little hints of Stitch, but not as
Okay.
strong because it's got wood paneling. The bathrooms in this home are wood paneled. Don't ask me why. But
Yeah.
but it is what it is. And so it's like the whole Hawaii vibe wasn't really going with the wood paneling. So they kind of got dropped. So yeah. But no, yeah. Well, so no, but those are my problems. But this is why Becca has a different look today.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know that blonde is my color, or at least this color blonde is not necessarily my color, but it was a lot of fun to model this this exclusive wig from Buffy the Vampire Slayer wig from fun.com. Yeah, see, there we go. I've got
Yeah,
the same kind of look, a little bit less makeup today, but yeah, this is a $15 wig, and I know that we're not quite to Halloween, but we are coming into a lot of those conventions, and also I think this is fun. I put together like 6 different outfits just based on everything that I had at home, and all I had to purchase was the wig. Oh, that Wendy wig I have in there because that's the only other wig I have experience with. So that one I really liked because there's like elastic bands that could hook onto the netting inside the wig, and this one doesn't have that, but this still does have the nice stretchy elastic cap, and then also it was very easy to secure it with bobby pins. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, this was my favorite.
I'm like cosplay within cosplay.
Part Leia.
Yes. Yeah. And I had the two Tsum Tsums. I was like, we got to take a picture.
Too funny.
But yeah, we've talked so much about Halloween, but we haven't really featured any costumes. And so when fun.com was like, hey, you can come and browse our merchandise, I was like, we should absolutely do something with costumes. And I thought this is something I would use and will continue to use. And for $15, I'm very pleased with this. The hair is soft. You can't quite like pull it into a ponytail or anything. It doesn't quite look good, but we've got this little bit of a poof back here, which is supposed to be that way. And this is modeled after Buffy's hair in her like high school and college years. So early 2000s. So it's kind of a fun throwback as well. One picture I took, Kyle thought it looked like Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah.
There you go. So be sure to check out more about fun.com and some of the other items that they have via the website. We'll have links below featuring Becca's write-up. The team over at Loungefly made sure to let us know about the upcoming sketchbook collection.
Yes, this is really, really cute. I like this. We've seen some of these Disney sketches before on the on the shirts from Roosevelt's, I think, and a couple of others. There's some like licensed designs that are going around, but I love how everybody's putting a completely different spin on it and giving a unique look. So for this, yes, we've got a sketchbook theme. This is a pin trader backpack. It comes with that a pin that looks like the zipper pull there. So it's a pencil with like a Mickey eraser on the top. Very, very cool. And yeah, I like the different like how dark some of the lines are and how other lines are a little bit lighter. So you really do have that like sketch feel to it.
This is the wallet.
Yes. And it's like, I forget what they said, but it's supposed to look like tape that's securing it to it's not going to fall off, but I love that they went with that detail. Like we've taped this picture on here.
And the ears are sweet. And these are coming in June. There's a chance that Loungefly will be sending us some of these, so we'll be able to show them directly to you all. And I've not ever purchased any mouse ears, so if these do end up arriving, I will be able to give you my first time experience with a mouse headband, because I've only ever been an ear hat person. So if these do make their way to us, but yeah, some nice items coming from the team over at Loungefly, and you can find more information once again in Becca's article that'll be linked below. With the Disney 100 still underway, Rock'em Socks has unveiled a few new sock designs. I like the color palette on these.
Me too.
With the purple. This one is sweet. It's very much in that whole palette of the Disney 100, that lavender and platinum, and then the characters kind of old school, but yet not totally old school. So, not pie-eyed, but yet, not that full color, more robust Mickey that we're used to. But then they also have this one, which this reaches right into childhood, right?
Yeah.
Becca?
Absolutely.
This is the Sensational Six as we grew up with them. This is what they look like on our lunch boxes and our toys, and just so cute. Thinking that I might want this set for our family.
Right?
So
yes. And so one thing about this Rock'em Socks Disney 100 collection is they've been doing like 2 designs that you can purchase individually, but then you also can get a third design if you buy the 3-pack. So the one that says Sensational 6 is not available on its own. You can only get it if you get that 3-pack. So that's a cool thing. A little bit makes it a little bit more exclusive, but these are $19.99 a piece, or a pair, I should say. And then you can also, the 3-pack typically sells for $60, but it's on sale for $49.99 right now. So that's a fun way that, you can celebrate Disney. And we both have used Rock'em Socks and we like them. You're particularly a fan of the black sole, right? Because I
am. No, yeah, I was going to say that
doesn't pick up the dirt.
No, exactly. It's my TSA sock, because when I have to take off my shoes and walk through TSA, I like having the black soled sock to do it. But also, I just find the way that these socks fit my feet when I'm traveling. It's not like compression, but it's not as soft. It's not as, it's got like a little bit of fit to it, to where there's just it's a nice tightness. I don't want it to sound uncomfortable, because it's not at all.
No, but it feels secure.
It doesn't slip all over my foot. Yeah, it's more like a slipper sock in a way, the way the fit is for me. And I really like that about the Rock'em Socks. I've actually bought several pairs before we ever started highlighting them on the site. I ended up purchasing some when Grogu was a big thing back in the day. So I got some Mandalorian, and I have a few back when they did some other designs that they no longer offer on their site. So they were kind of Disney adjacent. But I think once the partnership went solid, some of those Disney adjacent designs disappeared. So
that makes sense. That makes sense. You're like, we're dealing with the
and
big boys now.
When I got homesick for Florida, I got a pair that are very bright green with the flamingos all over it, and so I like to wear those, and those are the ones I wear most of the time when I travel. My flamingo socks, at least until I win a pair of the MCO carpet socks, which are made by Rock'em Socks and are not available for purchase, only available through giveaways, and I just have yet to win.
And they're based in Orlando, so that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And they have so many different designs, by the way. If you don't have a super passionate fan in your life who wears these types of socks, go check them out anyway, because they have like NFL, NBA. They have all sorts of Nickelodeon socks, delightful socks celebrating Nickelodeon property.
They even have some college teams. I think those are kind of like a print on demand, but University of Akron is on there, and that's where I went to school. I haven't purchased them, but I keep thinking I should do one of these like print on demand, because go Zips.
and they also do a lot of like shorter run event focused things. So you might find them for certain like Cinco de Mayo socks, or that type of dynamic where something kind of maybe erupts onto the pop culture scene. You might stop by there and find something in celebration of it over at Rock'em Socks. Um, Hopping into our Marvel universe, we've got some new fashion looks from BoxLunch for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I really like these. A lot of Miles and a lot of Spider-Gwen, which makes sense. I think they're the biggest names. We're kind of getting to know a couple other characters like Spider-Punk and Spider-Man 2099, but this is fun. I haven't gone to see any of these in person, but I like what I've seen online, and I would wear pretty much all of these. And not so much the sleeveless shirt there, that style has never looked good on me. But I really like the bomber jacket. I like both of the sweatshirts. So there's some other they have some other exclusives, BoxLunch exclusives, meaning that they have these designs. You're not going to find them anywhere else. Just like her universe had stuff over at Hot Topic, which is a sister brand of BoxLunch. You know, so you'll find a couple different things at all of those stores. But I like these. I couldn't find the backpack online, so I don't know if I had missed it or if it's coming soon. But this was one of the items that the preview photos they sent us, and that opens to reveal different Spider-Verse or Spider people, I guess we should say.
Cool. One of the things that I'll remind you about BoxLunch and Hot Topic is if you do have a store nearby, you can often get things shipped free to the store near you. So if you're someone who, like me, is sometimes put off by the idea that, paying for shipping unless I purchase a certain amount when I only maybe am interested in a keychain, take a look and see what kind of free shipping options are available if you're buying any of these items from BoxLunch.
And if there's any discrepancies on prices, like online shows a different price than what's in store, you can show that to them and they'll honor the lower price. As I think it has to be a BoxLunch item. I don't think you can show them other things, but one time I found something online that was on sale. They had it in store. It was not on sale, but they gave me the sale price. So
now this next item is amazing. It's stunning.
Yes.
It is a timepiece by Audemars Piguet. And okay, I saw this article by Mike Mack. I saw it in today's show notes, Becca. And I was like, let me go Google and look around to learn more about this. And here, I'm gonna run this while we talk about it. Because this watch, it's amazing. Hang on, let me make this big. This amazing watch, they had a like the one of a kind concept piece for it that was slightly different because it was the concept, and apparently at auction it went for $6.2 million.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So this item is not this is not that item. This is the watch line that has since been created. That's a limited edition of 250 pieces. And if you look at Mac's article, you'll see that it is an appointment only price. Is how the pricing is. It's by appointment only. So I'm thinking that the price range for this is maybe I'm gonna guess. What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. I did a quick look earlier to see what their watches typically sell for, and people were saying like $5,000. But then I was thinking, remember they had that 10-piece run of it was one of the Star Wars watches that had an actual prop of a kyber crystal from Rogue One, and that was $150,000. Now that was only 10 pieces, but I mean, I'm thinking, yeah, you definitely got to be 5 figures, right? Like,
I'm thinking the limited run on this with the licensing. I'm wondering if it's not 6.
Really? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I'm not sure. So yeah.
I don't know what to think. Spider-Man is hand painted. I will point that out. So there's a lot of care and detail going into crafting these watches, but
There was
Yeah,
a
it's
shot in the video.
definitely.
Oh man. Okay. Let me see if I can pull it up. I gotta hit pause. I'm like watching it in the background and see if I can hit the pause at the right time. Oh, because it was like the webbing on the back of his foot was even there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can get this big. Okay. And then
Well, then, yeah.
see, like right here,
Yeah.
like even that you can even like see like the webbing that is etched on the back of his foot, the tread. Like, nah, amazing. And it's a hand wind item. So yeah. So we'll keep you posted if we discover
This
more
will not be.
about these things. We'll let you know because it's so fascinating. But here gives you a little bit of the scale of it. You can see the watch face there. So cool.
Yeah,
I'm
and
glad.
in our article, we have a lot of the like technical details that were shared that mean nothing to me, but I know some timepiece aficionados will appreciate all of the all of the detail that goes into crafting a timepiece like this. It's just, yeah, it's incredible.
Yep. So we wanted to be sure to share that with you because we like to showcase some of these incredibly high-end items along with our box lunch
Yes,
spectacular.
I know, and our Buffy wig. And then we're gonna jump to another collectible piece here in the Star Wars realm, but it's not gonna be nearly as pricey as what we were just looking at.
No, but it is cool. It's an Ezra Bridger hilt. It's his second lightsaber. That's why it doesn't look like a holster because his first lightsaber was kind of a hybrid weapon.
Okay.
His second weapon, his second saber was constructed after his first was destroyed by Vader on a
Ooh.
I want to say it was a battle on Mustafar, but I'm not sure if it was Mustafar. But yeah,
I
and
know
so
he's from Rebels, and I know a lot of his story. What I found on, oh my gosh,
yeah, that's what I had the impression that some of the other items along those lines had gone for like 225, 250.
okay.
So yeah.
So yeah, again, we could take a lot of Disney trips. We could buy a Porsche. We could
Yeah.
buy a couple
If you can
houses,
do both, you're gonna do both.
or you can get a watch.
Yep. Hey, if you can do both, you can do both. I love it. It is so fun. Okay, back to Ezra Bridger's hilt. It is available for pre-order over at Shop Disney. This is again the hilt that is
Yes.
the here. The blade that you can purchase separately. It will illuminate green. Ezra's second saber was green.
Yeah, this is a shipment from Batu, something that a lot of the Galaxy's Edge items have kind of made their way in shipments over to Shop Disney. So it's nice if you can't get to the park, you can at least bring these collectibles home, thanks to the wonder of the internet. But yeah, I haven't purchased any of the hilts. I did actually acquire the Ahsoka from last year, the Star Wars Day. That was a surprise. But I mean, these are what, $170, and it's just the hilt. But when you do connect it to the blade, you do get all the electronic sounds and the lighting and all of that, which to me sounds like it would be absolutely incredible. But I just haven't forked over the money for for a legacy blade. Do you have any of these at home? Do you have have you done Savi's?
No, I did the inexpensive for our son. I did the inexpensive build one that is like I want to say $30 as opposed to more than 100. So that way he has to treat it nicely, but it if it breaks while he plays with it, it's not as much of a whoa. No, don't break that. But yet he was able to put all the pieces together himself. It's found in Tatooine Traders at Disney World as you exit Star Tours, and in Star Traders at Disneyland when you exit Star Tours. So both
Disneyland Paris has, well, I don't know that they still do. They did one of my recent trips, which was a year ago.
Yeah,
but,
and it's nice because you can choose the blade color, you can choose the various pieces of the hilt, and then when you move it, it does make different sounds as you move it, and as it like will hit something, the sound's a little bit different. So it's a nicer saber experience. But no, I have yet to. I think I've only held a hilt for a moment. So I haven't even played. I haven't even like turned one on and off or played with it. Haven't had a chance to go to Savi's yet. So these are items on my bucket list that were on my bucket list alongside Star Cruiser. But hey,
I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll get over it eventually. Let's see. Continuing in that Star Wars universe, we've got a Funko exclusive Darth Vader. Ooh, he's faceted.
Yeah. So for Disney 100, Funko's been doing a line of Disney Pops that have this facet appearance to them. So we've seen R2-D2 already, which I think he looked better. Sorry, not sorry. But that's not a fault of Funko's. It's just R2 has, like, there's much more interesting. he's a more interesting canvas, I think, than Darth Vader. But we've also seen Tinkerbell, we've seen Minnie Mouse, and we have seen Black Panther. But I do like how this looks, and I like that it's, in some ways, it looks like it has a metallic finish, but also it's very much like it looks like it's supposed to be a gem, right? Like you found some rare Funko Pop, which I think is pretty cool. And almost like an iridescent that iridescent shimmer type finish.
This is one of those where I'd like to see it in person because it almost gives off a bit of a translucent nature to it, and I just wonder how much of that is the way the iridescent photographs versus the material that the Funko itself is made out of. So
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but it's really it's interesting line, this Funko facet pop that they're doing for the 100, and it's nice to see it encompass not only those classic Disney characters like Tinkerbell, but also reaching into the world of Star Wars as well. And the box has that Disney 100 logo on it, so that you can continue to build your house of Funko Pop with the box. So yeah. And with that, Becca, we are to your shopping list because I have been sick. I still have a bit of the head cold left. Well, I don't know if you watched this morning. You could hear my husband was like, yeah. So he made all of us sick too. So yeah. So the whole family has been spent the weekend convalescing. Him in one room of the house, me in a different room of the house, Gideon in another room of the house, just all being miserably sick by ourselves. So yeah, it was.
But you could all get on your computers and do like a live. I mean, like a not quite a live stream, but you could video chat. So everybody. Oh.
Yep. So yeah, I've only had to hit the mute button once. I thought it was gonna be worse than that. So it's getting much, much better because I couldn't have. Yesterday would not have been so easy for me to speak without coughing. So we're on the tail end of the crud, whatever this is. In the meantime, Becca, we've got lots on the site.
Yes, we do. Pintastic Tuesdays again. When I last looked, they were still available. There were 2 D23 exclusives. We've got Finding Nemo 20th anniversary and the 40th anniversary of Journey into Imagination with Figment and the Dreamfinder. So that's kind of cool. Last week we touched on the Twice Upon a Year sale, and that's still going on. Earlier this week last week they had an extra 25% off. So as long as this sale goes on, sometimes they pop in with some extra cool discounts on Shop Disney. Starting tomorrow, Walt Disney World annual pass holders get their discounts are upped. So I think If it's normally 10% on food, you can get 20%, and some merchandise goes from 20% discount to 30%. So we've got a list of where you can use those if you are an annual pass holder at Walt Disney World. We have some new Mulan merchandise coming next week. We've got the 25th anniversary limited edition doll. She looks really pretty from the teaser photo. So I'm excited to see what else we have. And then there's a new emo. So Mulan is joining the new emos. Then she's bringing some outfits and a really cute Loungefly backpack accessory for her featuring Mushu. Disney by Tommy Hilfiger is coming to Shop Disney, I think on Wednesday, or tomorrow's Wednesday. On Thursday, on the 1st, we get a new Disney 100 collection. So I'm looking forward to that. Little Mermaid, we did a merchandise roundup because we have covered so much of Little Mermaid merchandise, and the movie's out now. So if you've missed anything, you can check that out. Over at Entertainment Earth, they have an exclusive Funko Pop of Frost Giant Loki. So from the first Thor film. And then we have the Marvel's Legends West Coast Avengers. It's a 5-pack of action figures. So there's you're familiar with the Avengers in New York. Well, this is the West Coast branch. So some different characters there.
As opposed to the Great Lakes branch, which has Doobie's favorite.
Yes. Doorman.
That's the only reason I know that such a thing exists as regional Avengers, is because of Doobie's obsession with Doorman.
I know, right? Well, and I lived, not right by, I lived in Ohio, so we were 40 minutes from Lake Erie, so that Great Lakes region. Maybe I ran into Doorman and never knew it.
Never even knew it. No, never knew it. Just walked right through. Okay, well, with that, tonight at 7:30 is Disney Trivia Live right here on this very channel. We're celebrating the 60s and 70s, apparently. So bring your knowledge of the 60s and 70s to this evening's trivia night, hosted by my husband and our son. We'll see how many coughs they can hit the cough button for during tonight's show. Look forward to that. And then tomorrow morning, you can stop by this channel for a roundup of the recent and ongoing headlines. They bring you up to date on what's been happening, and then also share with you any breaking news as it happens within that world of Disney. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and then you'll get notified whenever we're live. We will see you all next time. Oh, it's early tomorrow. Early, 7 a.m. Pacific. So be sure to tune in for the fun of morning news. I am trying to get that off the screen and I can't make it go away. Oh, okay. So there we go. Thanks everybody for joining us. Bye.